Indian stock market indices, Sensex and Nifty, witnessed a sharp fall in the opening trade today, dragged by across-the-board selling amid weak global cues. Benchmark Sensex tagged more than 1,100 points at opening, while the Nifty began trading 395 points lower below 21,650. Now, there are several factors that have caused the crash in markets. Heavy selling in banking stocks weighed on overall markets, with HDFC Bank share price tumbling. Dampened US rate cut expectations and weak global market cues have also added to the fall. All right, NDTV Profit Deputy News Editor Alexander Matthew also now joins us on the broadcast, getting us more on that. We see, Alexander, markets continue to trade in the red. Sensex has tanked about 1,200 points and Nifty has been trading below 21,650 points. What are the factors or the reasons that have been attributed to this fall?
Well, thanks so much, Kitty, for that introduction. I think this is par for the course. If you look at what we've seen over the last several weeks of trading, today's drop is something that was building up too. You have HDFC Bank, which accounts for a large part of the drop today. In fact, if the Nifty 50 is down about 380 points as we speak right now, about half of that is being contributed to by HDFC Bank. It was a bit of a disappointment by HDFC Bank in the third quarter. Its net interest income was a bit of a disappointment, and its provisions for bad loans have also risen quite a bit. As a result of which, this bank, which has the largest weightage on the index, has dropped quite substantially. It's led the entire banking pack lower as well. So the Nifty Bank is down about 3.8% as we speak. Remember, this is also the weekly expiry for options on the Nifty Bank, and so that has led to quite a little bit more of volatility. And you have HDFC Bank, which is about a third of the Nifty Bank. So you can see where I'm going with that. There are a few other sectors that are also dropping. The metal index is under pressure as well. And you have only the IT index is standing out with gains of about 0.6%. However, it's important on days like this to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. From the October lows, the Nifty 50 has still gained about 15% despite the drop today, Kitty.
All right. Thank you so much for getting us all those inputs on that, Alexander. We are also now being joined by economist Yamini Agarwal on the broadcast here. Ms. Agarwal, other than the reasons that my colleague has pointed out here, do you think there are geopolitical tensions also to add to the woes here?
Well, I couldn't hear your question, so you have to repeat that. Sorry.
What do you think? What are the reasons that are being attributed to this bloodbath that is being seen in the markets?
Well, I think there have been a lot of geopolitical tensions that have been going on, and given the geopolitical risks, they have been, factored by the stock markets. One is the effect of the Iran attack on Pakistan and the ongoing conflicts that have been there in terms of, the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas conflict, as well as the Red Sea conflict. What also further escalates it is the fact that there has been a historic high that has been observed in the stock markets, which itself was giving some amount of volatility to the markets. The domestic market players had been keeping the markets up, whereby certain banks and certain big pullers in the large caps were keeping the markets on a constant rise. But then, given the volatility in the geopolitical framework, it was seen that the challenges of inflation, global supply chains, and other factors would affect the markets soon.
And the situation, we do understand, isn't going to improve any soon. Regarding the global situation that we're talking about here, how long is this going to continue with regards to markets here? What is your estimate?
Well, as we understand that the geopolitical tensions have escalated with the Iran's attack on Pakistan, and the regional instability that goes on does pull in many different countries into it. It can further escalate if an immediate dialogue is not brought about to settle the overall geopolitical tensions that are there. Also, it is necessary to see that because the global supply chains have already been affected by the Russia-Ukraine war,
yes,
and the Israel-Hamas war conflict, there would be global supply chain effects in the overall market.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Yamini Agarwal, for speaking to NDTV and sharing those valuable insights on that.